GYC is kind of a volunteer organization that helps teens get service learning ambassadors while also building themselves up by giving them leadership opportunities with the executive board and everything. So yeah, that's basically what GYC is all about. I first got involved with GYC with I ended up going to the Goulash event that we have. We have that every November. So I ended up going to that and I saw like everyone in their GYC shirts, and I thought it was so cool because I was just coming out of 8th grade right then. So I went to the festival, thought it was so cool, and I found out that the next year in 9th grade, I would be able to join. So I was on it. I actually went to GRC before I went to school, so GRC was my first little exposure to it, and just seeing how nice everyone was and how everyone was at the meeting talking to you, like you had no problems talking to anyone. And then when I actually got into GRC, I got to meet all of my fellow EB members, got to meet all the members, and I actually have made a lot of friendships throughout GRC.
I joined GYC as a teenager. I really liked the aspect of having teens run the projects, that we were the ones that took on those leadership roles, that we were able to have those roles, and adults trusted us to do them and worked with us to do those roles. And I really liked the community projects. I was one of the kids that didn't serve on executive board, but I did do every single project while I was in GYC.
My job at GYC as the chairman is to I basically run the whole office. So like everything that comes in and out, I make sure they have something to do that's related to GYC. And I basically make sure everyone's in check, everyone has a job to do. And I also run the executive board, which are my other members that help me out with like all of our projects and things like that. So I make sure they're in check as well.
Each student that has a leadership role or works within the organization works with an adult advisor, such as myself. And we actually teach them how to run the programs. We give them the background, we do trainings with them. They meet with us also one-on-one as they're working on the project. So while they're working on, say, Goulash, which is coming up in October, they are working on aspects of the activities, looking at how we run a business office. We teach them all of those things. And once we teach it to them, they have to go and teach their peers and other volunteers. And we're with them as they're doing all of that to guide them through that process.
Yeah, it's definitely all about the teenagers. We have our advisors here basically has guidance and to show us like how the adults think and how they're going to approach it, but then basically everything else is up to us. So as an executive board, we have a meeting like every Tuesday, and we all get together, talk about what we're going to do for our next project coming up, and talk about what we want to do for the members and things like that. And we get them involved as well at our open house, which is what we have today, and things like that. Alright, so Goulash is our Halloween event. So we have that, it's kind of like a fall festival more than Halloween. And we basically have all sorts of games. We have bingo. We have a costume contest that we have. That's our biggest thing that we did. And yeah, so we have all sorts of things. We have candy and all sorts of things for people to do, for their family to just have fun. Santa's Workshop is our toy drive that we do. So we get donated toys, new and old. We always go out and clean them. We have like 4 different days where we have members go out and we sit there and clean all the toys, have fun. It's actually a lot of fun because we're all in one room cleaning the toys, listening to music, chatting up and everything. But yeah, and then on the shopping day we have designated families come in and they get to pick out, I think it's like 5 toys. And honestly, I did it last year. That last year was my first year doing Santa's Workshop, and just seeing like the smiles on the kids' faces were amazing. Camille's Closet and Theater I'm a big fan of the name because it like goes together. Camille's Closet and Theater is basically our prom and now homecoming. Starting last year, we started doing homecoming dresses as well. So Camille's Closet is our girls section of the shop, which is basically we're gonna you guys can come in and get free prom dresses and homecoming dresses for everything. And then starting last year we did Theo Stretch, which is the men's section. So there you can get all your tuxes, your shoes, your ties, bow ties, all that fancy stuff.
Everything else that we've done has been new. We did an Easter egg hunt, we did a high IQ roll, and a lot of those things just stopped happening, one, because of the interest. And then also what the teens wanted. They decided that they wanted to change things up and do new projects. So that's a big part of the organization too, is making sure that they have their voice and we're able to help them implement the projects that they want to do. That part is very important to us. We really want to allow them to have that. A lot of them have said to us that this is the one place where they're able to do that, and we respect those decisions. And even if it's a decision that we might not necessarily take from the very beginning, I am always one that does not want to say no. I want to be able to say, okay, this is great, this is a start, let's see where we can go from here. Or if I can't do something, I never want to discourage them. I want to help them to think through the process.
So it really helps me with my public speaking and like getting my thoughts together and things like that, which is going to help me, which has helped me throughout and probably for the rest of my life. I feel like everything I've done since GYC is from me being in GYC and like getting to know everything and how volunteer works and like what you need to put into it and everything. But yeah, GYC was definitely my driving force through everything else that I'm in now. I'm now the president of Grimsby Service Learning Ambassadors at Grimsby High School. I do a program at the Bryan YMCA called Y Leaders. And also last year I got to talk with the superintendent on her student advisory board. So I've got to do a lot from just being exposed to GYC and everything.
I think seeing a teen that comes in and they are shy or they feel like no one's ever listened to them or they haven't been a leader, and being able to give them those skills and see them develop. I think part of it is myself and the other adult advisors working with them, but I think also part of it is their peers seeing them and their peers encouraging them, whether they know it or not. They do that by saying to someone like, oh, that was a really good speech, or oh, that was great, just giving each other little kudos that they don't really think about, and being able to see them come together as well and really build each other up is one of the greatest things that I really enjoy seeing with all of our volunteers.
I've learned from me being in Greensboro Youth Council that really talking to them about volunteering and how you get to meet everyone in the community, and also that the friendships that you make in GYC, that's really the true driving force of GYC and getting people to join.
The biggest thing is that we offer the service learning hours, and that teens, through their involvement with GYC, if they volunteer for a year meeting our member requirements, every teen is guaranteed to get at least 60 hours. And that's coming to the projects that we have, the fun interactive hands-on workshops. We do stream cleanups. We're in the community doing different things. So there's a lot of different things that they can do to get those service learning hours, and we're an organization that offers all of that in one place. The Greensboro Youth Council office recently moved. We're very excited to now be in the Cultural Center downtown, which is 200 North Davie Street. We are on the 3rd floor in Suite 315. You come right off the elevator, come down the stairs, and we're right there. So that is something that we're very excited about, being in downtown with Center City Park, LeBauer Park. We're right there. Like I said, if anybody needs to take the bus to come to the office, we're right down from the depot. So we really are excited about having our offices here. And if there's any other questions that anyone has, they can call our office, which is 336-373-2738.
You can go straight to our website. It's really easy. It's literally greensborooyouthcouncil.com. So that's probably the best way. We have all sorts of things. We have our way to our next orientation over there. We have our whole calendar of everything that we're doing. And we also have all of our staff sign-ups for our next project. Our next project is actually Goulash, which is going to be happening in late October. So yeah, that's what we're gearing up for, and we're ready.